Steve, Fachana not to be MPP for Nisuno.
You don't put a bail bond of 50 million Ghana cedis. It's reckless, it's premeditated. They want to punish him.
They are using the bail to punish him. Let us put an end to that era of if that is the case.
As you are the gold star to that, you're the gold star that represents the world on all that you're doing. You are representing the world with the UN activities, SDGs.
Mahama, now Krausro. Now me Krausro. We are president to Krana Baha, national security for no more negotiate with me, Hassan Waba. Now you negotiate with me, Hassan Waba.
After the Catebra, the employee, no case NDC for bar, member free obia, on MPP for my discussion and to
Wafa buying Ejapadie, Papa John Mahama. You don't have 3 months, you don't have 4 months, you don't have 5 months. Yes, we're in 7 January 2025. 8 January 2025, go after those people.
Well, I gotta say, that video didn't age so well. Little did he know. Say na Baba start every ne master so. Ne boss. Well, you better show the Yasha Homa.
Musu party near Musion count over free when movement. Free when I stand with one when he.
Why?
Abuziana, let's get in. The updates here ban Nora Besin there. Still na chama would to meet them.
I am saying that what is happening is wrong. It's not good. It's not good for democracy. If you believe Wontumi has committed a crime, charge him to court and let the court decide. You don't do this.
To which means earliest the Quran will be Tuesday going. We get into that.
Hopefully for Monday, when this application is withdrawn, then we'll proceed to complete what we were doing.
Enra and a VP Bawumia, Abusia Haiti EOCO headquarters so kwa you know, the chama Wontumi so beti na kaso beti remedy the eka.
We had made some arrangements to come and see our chairman Wontumi, who was arrested.
Yes, you Mukoduru and yes, you transfer move from EOCO to NIB.
No, we couldn't see him. According to NIB, he's not their suspect. So they on their own cannot take certain decisions, which we agree. According to them, EOCO has not instructed him to be moved.
Unless it's a EOCO for more approval. Yeah, they are going through it.
Unfortunately, we are here, but the NIB and EOCO feel that the crowd is such that they are not able to bring him here at the moment, and they would have to make proper arrangements to bring him so that we can see him.
Long story short, there was a time and videos that Dr. Bawumia with a fenyo mark.
Dr. Bawumia is in short and is also being granted access into the inner perimeter of the NIB.
And then, you know, there were people also trying to enter. And it's like, you know, Yoko Vakamumia Punan to Wakakra, Nankamu Munine, to go by Brena, Remana Lokupuno. Omo won't be straight to jail. What I say about Omanyanisa? And what other Muse Yoko Boston or a failure.
Now the crowd, the party supporters are pushing so hard to make their way into the NIB premises, but they are meeting a very fierce resistance from the police and other security operatives.
Your guy, Chama Wontumi. Now this Wontumi case, now for me is okay, and now I started. Yes, it dates back to 2010. 2010, you started saying Chama Wontumi.
Wontumi, investigations into the life of Wontumi didn't start today. You remember in 2010, the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources then, the Honorable Inusa Fuseni, had cause to go into the activities of Wontumi. I am also reliably informed that within that same period, the national security was already engaging with Interpol regarding his illegal activities or alleged.
So Abuja, that shows you that Chairman Wontumi this wahala ni nyina, and it didn't start today and now, you know, say because of say Omufri Abayimu. The only reason tell Mantimian Percy here because he was shielded by MPP because no Mapan and also. So you know that was the reason why. So right now it's looking like Chairman Befanela.
So he was a subject of interest. In the midst of that, when the state apparatus seemed to be closing in on him, we are told that he found it convenient then to simply go pick up a party card and subsequently contest for regional chairman of the New Patriotic Party.
And even Kwame A+, Seshe, ne Chairman Wontumi kwason, all come ni nyina. Esa, no evidence about betray koma Ghana Revenue Authority. Say Chairman Wontumi Rolls Royce ni G-Wagon and a cars binu mu okra na. Went to full duty. Omo hwehwe ni nyina. And I'm like, Kwame, MP Kwame, nyanto wase.
NIB people. When you finish, come and let me also give you some information. Chairman Wontumi, all his Rolls Royce and all those cars. I'm going to give information on the duty. You, when you got power, you want to jail your brother. You people should go and take the duty for his, and the guy who did the duty for his G-Wagon, his Rolls Royce. I'm going to do, I have to do a letter. Official letter to GRA to investigate. The
good news about this what Chairman Wontumi situation in say, according to the lawyer and the appeal Kubino, or say all the 50 million bail sureties, 2 people, whatever, or meeting.
We have been able to provide the sureties. That one I can assure you. And I'm very grateful to Honorable Brian Champon, who has supported me to file the documents. He has brought his documents to which goes over and above the value of money that is required.
But still now, no Chairman Wontumi the social EOCO for himself. Why is that?
You see, there is a way of doing everything. If you use the way to do it, you will do it as expected. So you don't start throwing stones when you want to enter the house. This is, what is the time? This is 8 o'clock. But we've gotten public officers still stay here and wait for us.
Yes, NPP for or constitutional lawyer be said then file variation whatever the court to say 50 million bail na that Chairman Wontumi ti so no eso too much. So omonte so say na be on betimi Chairman Wontumi free prison. Time as a lawyer na yes ade no. At least based on what I'm putting together no. Chairman Wontumi ankasa lawyer had no idea about it. So it's like, and I'm saying NPP for also kind of a come Wontumi come ho no. Almost so your mode yes na be on betim dey free Wontumi.
Unknown to me, there was an application to frustrate what we are doing. So we will deal with it on Monday. I say it is application that was not filed by my good self, but that prohibits us.
Is that what you're holding?
That is what I'm holding.
So because of the NPP lawyer, no, any Chairman Wontumi lawyer, Anko J can say Tikro, no man working on that in Intino. Even though say now no money all the necessary bail, no man is obey to bail no. Still now them because they say NPP for mo lawyer ne dey no filing no court no. Yes, court no be set on Tuesday. Come Tuesday. Se court no set here. Emo amon kan no ho asem wie ya. Abusia EOCO fo ntimi nya Chairman Wontumi manenko.
So hopefully by Monday your client will be free.
Hopefully by Monday, when this application is withdrawn, then we will proceed to complete what we are doing.
So it's like this time around, even those who are not getting the necessary things to grant him bail, no, NPP for again, issue to myself in the fort. In the Chairman Wontumi them, or bet them up to Tuesday.
If this application is withdrawn, your client gets to go home.
Pending, that will impeach them from continuing with the negotiations. Otherwise, we need to wait, and this application is taken, and the results come before we can also come in. Because independency of this application, none of us can perform.
And even after that Tuesday, no, God knows what will happen next. They say May was an interesting month, but come June it's going to be superb.
Saudi boy ni best safri na kwambone so na wafa onyakopa kwan obenyankwa.
Now the NPP party, so many lawyers in the room, very good lawyers. And then some people were asking around online, well, the fact is okay. Someone say 50 million, you can't say bill na dia to chama Wontumi ti so no se mo se so too much ya na ne die ntia mo nko Supreme Court enko yes bill variations or whatever na video mo nte so mafom yeah. Some people in the comment section trying to bring him attention to this.
50 million Ghana cedis. Is that a small amount of money?
Because keep in mind, you know that Obi like a fenyo marking, any Alban Bagbin case, it was popular at the time. Say a assembly or parliament here, I know the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court among judgment in MPP for winning. But now that person I know more Supreme Court more winning those cases, you know, was Chief Justice Tukono. And that Chief Justice Tukono no, is the same Chief Justice that no see a China so our President Mahama suspended on. So that Chief Justice in any Supreme Court now it's Myanmar order so okay the bail agreement on the motor so it's like a calculated 10 pound NDC for year, you know. The person that no commit me again is the NPP for when it comes to the legal matters, which is the Chief Justice Tukono no. Ye di kai ni free work and sana ye go after Chama Wontumi. And Sakura na manfo a yebesia go after omo no. And sana no na boba. This was a very smart play. I don't think the MPP foresaw this coming.
I'm going to put on record here, and I'm going to say it and say it again. The Chief Justice is a goner. She's gone. She's not going back to that office. Maybe if she's forgotten some books there, she's forgotten her purse or some shoes, she'll go back and pick them. Okay. But she is gone. No, there's absolutely no circumstance or condition in this world that will let her be reinstated.
And people were also saying, like they feel like, I said, how much they bro, so like a man I said, more specifically in a B. They get it, so you're part of the NPP and all, you know, or your chairman Washanti region and all. But the reason it was here, it looks like I said there is kind of a hidden agenda for Frubisha baby.
We are demanding release.
And then, Mr. Nana Muse, you know the NSS scandal nearby, the National Service scandal nearby, you know. Nana B is part of those people. And even that is still ongoing. That case is not ending. So a cocoa drew baby. Na se chama Wontumi kura ye ni say ya. Ya hwehwem kodre chiro baby. Na allegedly na buzi akoko find this chama ye kan say. Nana B. Ono so ni hu atwia. Sinya no no se ye be ye no. Nti so mutimi ye dede enough. Na fe the NDC for forget say we this guy you go after we na so mutwa ni nyina so a. And like listen and be if indeed he is found guilty for ABR mismanaging funds and then knowingly no with this KBR. What you say? So some people in the comment section are saying that that's part of the reason why I was here Nana B. Then you bring it to us. Now some people also fingering a fenyo marking in it, but a fenyo market I think say he's clean when it comes to criminal activities. They are doubt to say he's part of anything criminal. What? But the fact of the matter is that he is the minority leader in parliament. So right now, the NPP, when it comes to Ghana, he's kind of the big boss when it comes to Ghana in general, not just their party. Ghana in general, he is the big boss. You know, so I don't know, Mama for an party in Kofun who said he is working for them. So I think that's the reason why I think you market the near bring things in again, according to Kevin Taylor. Or your content creator. I already know. Afenyo Markin is a content creator. And what punishes me all the time? Then they say, you see, they are crying, saying, Ghana for Besum, Ghana for Musorio. Ghana for Musorio. Ghana for Musorio. Ghana for Besum, no Macas, and this is for Muye, and yet you guys should stop. You're saying you boom my in the Eka, but it's like, no one actually cares.
We need to send a strong message that as a country we must not tolerate this.
So even those who are more person Ghana for Sosono, even within their own MPP party, very few people, and there's also because you saw there is a video of a guy who did DMPP for kind of say regional chairman to say for attempt for the fact to say Oman show support and solidarity. I'm EOCO kind of say headquarters to support Chairman Wontumi ayache no.
Wow! Radio chairman and constituent chairman. Up to now, ya chairman ni baba ko. Obi a sheriffie. What Jimmy Rough? What Jimmy Rough? What Jimmy Rough? What Jimmy Rough? Munim nyansa.
So Abuzia, that is that. But again, when it comes to the EOCO for that kasa, you see what I think EOCO people are also doing in the same. understand this. Say before so be position bia will be a brain no. As a President Mahama at least on an call for on a be you say wo kwakwahe ha. Ene ye EOCO boss Raymond Acha no kwakwahe EOCO hono. And you know time and NPP were power na Wontumi won Maaha for the castle the team no. There are so many things that Wontumi can about President Mahama. It was just so many things. Some were seriously nasty.
Ayi Lordina Mahama ni mate a one ne te aye ye no. O kodwuma ba obaya obabeto so a Mahama.
Wasi Mahama ye kwahwensani. Mahama ne ni made eda. Mahama jere afrifie because of say okokoto so say ni ode Mahama ne ni made eda.
Lordina afrifie.
Oh, Lordina afrifie.
Afrifie. Afrifie.
Papa no, you know that with the Tracy Boache Hawa or Mode Mahama just style be. Or no say Mahama you're afraid of him and then Oba Santi region cry. You know how that story went.
No waka say me ba konta mine. Me guru na matwaro ye. Na me akwa wu me usuro me. Oya president to cry na Oba national security for no mo negotiate with me ansa no aba. Now you negotiate with me ansa no enter. Now who just want to be a team kitwa.
Even Koyako could do say at some point, you know, now attack President Mahama ne Baba Farida.
Oh yeah, no, you see the bad girl no Farida no. No, I hear the bunny nyini. No, Obi Baba China ya na diama. What I say? Ama next time, so about the BBC.
So all these things in the idea bia. Say you as a boss of EOCO. You want to do something at least, you know, if they say, oh boss, or can say, you want to do something to be pleasing your boss. So I think that is part of the reason why it's a EOCO for boss, you know, to Raymond Acha, or the time I want to me go through that ring. And because seriously, there are so many people in Ghana and I go bet to me and go after him, even before Wontumi. But he chose Wontumi instead. And I'm thinking, say, even though the criminal side of things, you know, but again, there is also that part of, so, okay, no, yeah, during the time I'm a boss position, you know, I personally didn't like it. So if there are some evidences that say you are kind of involved in a crime, then we are coming after you. So I think it's a little bit payback war. If you know, you know.
John Mahama, Messina Hindia no young bio. John Mahama young no politics bio.
And finally, to wrap this video up, I'm off for a brain say no. I say some people are agitated. They don't know who is coming next because NDC for bars is here. They've gone after, I think, 5 or 6 different, the NSS scandal, Professor Kumfia Meya scandal, National Signals Bureau, where Dubuahine scandal. Now Chama Wontumi. And, you know, they don't know who is next. And definitely whoever comes next, you know, is going to be a big fish. But what we know for sure, and it's the next on the list, Ufuriata. Because special prosecutor, so here for the one office, I think yes, date was June 2nd and that's June 18th, which is coming next month. So by the time I Wontumi the enemy ended on. So Fufrobia meshem in between, then it's straight to Furiata.
Enormity of the bill terms depends on what is being assessed as being the subject of the offense being looked into. So people have had half a billion in this country as bill terms. Somebody even suggested yesterday that Namwa had like a billion.
Yeah, not suggested, he had a billion.
Good.
MPP are going to have the longest 4 years in history. Yeah, you guys should have. And rather me talk about some pepine, na kamusumum, send a bear musunu binko babia. And 5 months pet, when you happy you, not 4 years.
What is happening to Wontumi now is about show of power. That Wontumi, he thinks is this, will show him. That's obviously what is happening.
Nasa Anyami and Fasa ma Nasa NDC for sign winning the next 4 years, no more sign transfer for another. And they just a moji polytank, large size in be.
Even look at the circumstances of his arrest. They accosted him. They arrested him in a Rambo style.
I've always said, these videos I do, when it comes to this topic of Yachichin penny for in power and so much this kind of criminal activities, the only thing I care about is the politicians and they will work diligently for Ghana. They won't misuse Ghana funds. I don't care if there's NDC in you go after and as NPP in you go after. We make sure that we build a proper country for the Ghana, for the future generations. Then go say we ban with this guy, we buy Wontumi nyahwe. But say we buy Wontumi ye bibi chichi man for gun find them guilty. Next year ba it will be payback and then you cost 4 times. Obi be green in Africa ho. I swear down. If a video this year, ye jana ebe mu ahu. Ye nyane so dia update no. Ye de be ma. Abuja in the middle of Abosoakan, opposite Methodist Basic School. E na be hu Vineyard Auto Plus Company Limited. Adwuma mo ye very simple. Omoton car spare parts. Na so be brand new car. Ubeti menye bi amano.
Obi a brand new car from US. Menye bi dia amano.
Wo hwe machi a se sia na container ba ko aba omayi mu no manyina agu fam. No amana ba enso to because of how original it is. Ni ba bi e free aye ba. Wo ba boso kan amafo beti matwi wadi but not Mr. Chumasi. Our run Vineyard Auto Plus Company Limited. Abuzian company ni very simple. Car parts bi a upe bi obenye bi amano. Say your engine. Car rubber kra na upe obenye bi amano. Dashboard, interiors, whatever. Car no it doesn't matter. Say your Toyota, say your Range Rover, say your whatever. Abusia upe bi nko ade a obenye bi amano.
Pass bia no. I don't want to wear the engines, cars, senior American cars, oil, lubricant, beer, we
my young advert, Stephen Edikia Baha. Me what Ghana area I'm saying, I me a bar number any cost and I was young buyer. No, God Almighty, everything be a upe beer. I car ho dear. From Mr. Chumasi, I was a number 0 screen. So, obey me up, woman, can be simple cry.